Again, remember, we're talking about the whole human nature, not just the body, because he really did unite himself to a true human nature, body and soul. And so as we think about him becoming poor, it's not good to think of the Son as departing from heaven and landing on earth, morphing from God to man on the journey, because that assumes that the divine nature turned into human nature. But it's also no good thinking of the Son as operating a Mr. Jesus device by remote control from his distant control center in heaven. One is too close, the other too far. The first option would be to say goodbye to the Word, turning it into something Jesus used to be. The second option would make him less than human, more like an imitation human robot. But in neither case would you have the Word becoming flesh in the Christian sense. We need the real Word becoming real flesh, the Son of God as both fully God and fully human, and that's Jesus. Who was Jesus? He's totally rich, according to the divine nature, and yet he became totally poor. He took on a true human nature, and miraculously, he's able to be both at the same time. And our mind starts smoking. I know at that point it feels like the engine is overheating, but not fully being able to grasp that is not something that should bother you. Like, who do you think you are? It's something that should cause you to worship, because this is one of the great mysteries that God has stooped down to reveal to us. I think it was Augustine who put it like this, and I know some of this quote might be a little hard to understand, but try to enjoy because it's really beautiful. He said, "My mouth shall speak the praise of the Lord, of that Lord by whom all things were made and who was made flesh amidst all the work of his hands, who's the manifester of his Father, the creator of his mother, Son of God, born of the Father without a mother, Son of man, born of a mother without a father. The great day of the angels, small in the day of men. The Word of God as existing before all time, the Word as flesh existing only for a specific allotted time. The creator of the sun, created under the light of the sun. Maker of heaven and earth, brought forth on this earth overshadowed by the heavens. Unspeakably wise, wisely speechless. Filling the whole world, lying in a manger. Guiding the stars, a baby at his mother's breast. Though insignificant in the form of man, so great in the form of God that his greatness was not lessened by his insignificance, nor was his smallness crushed by his might. When he assumed human form, he did not abandon his divine operations, nor did he cease to reach from end to end mightily and to order all things sweetly. When clothed in weakness of our flesh, he was received, not imprisoned, in the virgin's womb, so that without the food of wisdom being withdrawn from the angels, we might taste, as humans, how sweet is the Lord."